Hello everybody and welcome to this Awesomenauts video with yours truly SlowWolf, featuring the newest Starstorm beta knot. It's Foxy knot. Look at her, she's so cute. Oh my god, she's made of adorable, and on top of that she kicks a lot of ass. She is right up there with one of my favorite knots to come out in a long time. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at what she does. As you guys might have noticed, she's pretty flippin' fast. And on top of that, she has not one, not two, not three, but 4 jumps that she can do. Mind you, this is fully upgraded. When she comes out of the gate, she only has a double jump, and she's actually slower than Lone Star is. But once you fully upgrade her with the 2 upgrades that give her a little bit more speed, and by a little bit I mean a lot more speed, she moves faster than anyone else in the game. And this is without the last charge upgrade that will allow her to move even a little bit faster than that. So, yeah. You've got the most mobile knot in the game staring at you in the face. So, not only is she highly mobile, but she's also highly versatile. The character can fulfill a lot of different roles, but after testing her myself, I've come to the conclusion that she does about 2 of them really well. Specifically, the first one, she likes to gank. She's an incredibly aggressive character that likes to be able to mix things up and start a fight, and then help do some damage with it. With some upgrades, she can do some significant and heavy burst damage, but with her team, that's where she really shines. On top of that, if she has the other, some other upgrades, she can also push extremely hard. And I'm talking like 22 damage to turrets fairly frequently, and to all the droids that are hiding underneath it. So she can tear apart buildings fairly fast if left unchecked. And with her mobility, that's fairly frequently. On top of that, she has low HP. As with most high mobility characters, she has low to moderate HP at best, and her only HP upgrade that she has is to give her light pills. Unlike Froggy and other low HP characters like her, she has no other shield capabilities and no other damage reduction, so she's actually quite vulnerable, but due to her remarkable mobility, I really don't see that being a problem. Now, the most interesting about her is that she has a combo-based system. This is brand new to the game, and thankfully the guys at Ronimo were nice enough to have a bit in here where I could show off the abilities without using the combo points, so I don't have to constantly go around hitting creeps or something. But just to basically explain it, every time she whacks somebody, she gets a combo point, one of those blue points up in the bar. And her abilities need combo points to even be activated. If you have no combo points, you can't use either of her abilities whatsoever, leaving her a sitting duck. Once you use an ability, it consumes all the combo points. You have no choice in the matter, so that also can leave you a sitting duck, which means that you kind of have to choose which abilities you're using and when, making her a very interesting and difficult to play hero right out of the gate. With some upgrades, though, you can manage to negate and minimize the consequences of using abilities at certain times, so long as you skillfully either land them or use them in certain ways. So why don't we start off with, her basic attack. Her basic attack is called Swipe. Or is it Strike? Nope, it's Strike. So yeah, her basic ability is called Strike. And what it does is it waves her claw around. Yay! It attacks a bit slower than Leon and Ayla, to say the least, but on the upside, it is the 2nd highest base damage in the game, right behind Swiggins, who comes out of the gate with an 11 in melee, so that's pretty powerful. We're not going to talk about Skoldir, because Skoldir doesn't really fit in the same category. Like Ayla, Leon, and Swiggins, she can hit everything that's in her melee range whenever she attacks, so she can be a really decent pusher right at the right when you get out of the gate, right when you start playing, making her able to farm decently well if she's allowed to. Her strike ability can be upgraded to either increase her move speed, like what I've got going on right here, to either have other utility upgrades that allow you to regain HP whenever you use charges, or something similar. Utility-wise, she's just got general utility for her strike and for all of her. She can also upgrade her strike to do fairly significant amounts of damage, going up to 22 damage if you have the appropriate upgrades, and at a fairly reasonable pace. So, as I said before, this allows her to push really, really well and be a monster in close combat, if you're allowed to stay there. Aside from that, there's really nothing else remarkable. Every smack you manage to hit somebody with gives you 1 combo point, regardless of the number of people hit, and that's kind of the end of that. Her right-click ability is Pounce! Whatcha! That's what it looks like. Pounce is fairly reasonable and basic. If you use it, you use up all your combo points. Based on the amount of combo points used, you go farther and hit for slightly more damage. It's about 7 damage per combo point at base without any upgrades, and you guys saw how far it goes. So it's a fairly powerful mobility ability, but like I said, if you don't hit somebody with it, or if, once you use it at all, actually, you use up all your combo points. So you can't exactly spam it all over the place. Upon hitting somebody with it, you knock them back and do a mini stun. So this is useful for breaking abilities like Raylan's Snipe or something along those lines. It also can be used to gank, so if you come from above and manage to pounce somebody into your tower, that's a good way to start a fight. It can only hit one person. Well, once it hits a person, it stops the charge, what stops the pounce. And anybody who's close enough gets hit alongside it, but it can be stopped by stuff like Bull or by Weedlings or stuff like that. So Pounce, fairly powerful, but requires a decent amount of skill to use appropriately. If you if you don't hit somebody, or if you just, you know, don't hit the right person, you could have hit the wrong, like you could be a sitting duck, and that would be a very bad thing considering just how easy it is to kill somebody like you if you're not careful. The upgrades for it are fairly basic. All they do is they give you more damage, reduce the cooldown, increase the knockback, give you a slightly longer stun, that kind of stuff. They're powerful upgrades, but they make the ability more useful. That's it, really. That's all there is to it. Now, let's see. The last ability that this beautiful, beautiful person has is called Swipe. A little bit close to Strike, so I'm not sure if they'll change that. Hopefully they do. Change to Energy Wave or something, because that's what it looks like! Hoocha! That's what it looks like at base without any other upgrades. What it does is it sends out a wave. Now, the wave is particularly powerful because it goes through creeps, it goes through people, it goes through walls, it goes through turrets. In essence, it's a mini Cocoa Ball in a wave. The wave does damage based off the number of combo points you have, and it also does an amplified damage when it hits. I don't know how much amplified damage it does at base, but it can be upgraded to do a further 30% increased damage to the target that you manage to hit. Targets, actually. It does the amplified damage to all of them, making it distinctly better than Na's Spit upgrade. It is very powerful, and if upgraded, it can do incredibly heavy damage. And that, like, it's a very powerful finishing move. If you manage to get some of the other upgrades, it can be used to just help support and to keep maintaining the amplified damage as well. So this is where a semi-supportish kind of aspect can kick in. It also features a skill shot upgrade, which is quite interesting, because it gives, like, upon successfully landing the swipe, it allows your strike to become a ranged blaster for one attack that can do, at max ranks, 20 damage. Which is pretty potent, to say the least. It allows you to do burst for however much you're deciding to burst that for, and then left-click to shoot out another ball of energy, which does even more. So the burst that you can put out with Foxy is fairly high. In addition to that, I actually forgot another upgrade that involves ranged attacks on her strike ability. If you manage to pick up another upgrade, it allows you to have ranged attacks on this character. So let's go ahead and pick that up now. So as you can see, she's got her armlet raised, and if I left-click now, she shoots out little balls of energy. So instead of doing the base damage that I talked about earlier, she does 15 damage, and that's it at this speed. And it can't be upgraded any further than this. So her ranged attack is about that's all. That's what it does. It can only do this when you're at max charge upgrades, but if you manage to use it appropriately, it can be an excellent chasing and kiting tool. So that's another playstyle that I really enjoy with her so far. And as you guys can see, the bullets also bounce, which can be powerful to be able to do bank shots or that kind of deal. So it's a very skill shot based ability considering how slow it is, but it's very powerful, firing at about twice the speed of Clunk does at base missile, and it's 15 damage. That's about as much as a Clunk missile. So this thing can hurt early game a great deal. And like I said, with other appropriate upgrades, she can move extremely fast with this and just keep shooting away. You will not catch her, and she'll just kite you into oblivion. So, with that all explained, and I'm sure that was a mouthful, let's go ahead and show you my favorite build with her in some gameplay footage. Alright, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're in a practice match at the moment. Alright, so right out of the gate, picking this up seems really, really interesting. That's the ranged upgrade, but what I'm going to do is pick up the base Pounce and the base Swipe right off the bat. Her abilities just on their own are really powerful already. So that's always a good way to start with most knots, actually, I find. I have not gone for any solar items, so you guys can see what she's capable of. Oh, dear lord, I can't land anything. So there you go. See, they are close together, so I was able to land the pounce on both of them regardless. Now, I've got a decent amount of damage waiting just on top there. There we go. So at base, that deals 32 damage with full charges. That's okay. There we go. So as you guys can see, she can do a fair amount of damage if you're not careful around her at all. Like, her pounce does 21, 22 right out of the gate with full charges, and then after a couple swipes, she can... a couple strikes. Seriously, that is the worst name combination ever. After a couple of those, she can go ahead and do some actual damage with her swipe to finish off. And as I mentioned before, it's ranged, so there we go. Alright, the bot killed himself. That's cool. I'm fine with that. But right now, I don't have any charges. As you guys can see, I can't use my abilities, either of them. So it is important to make sure that you have the charges either to get in or get out of where you are. Boots are probably one of the more important upgrades on this character ever. There we go. There's another one. Alright, let's go home. Alright, with that picked up, I can pick up the Spider-Bird collecting badge. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up the last little bit of solar I need in order to pick up my boots. So boots still don't make me super fast quite yet, but they give me a quadruple jump, which allows me to do a lot of juking and stuff. As you guys can see, she could jump really flippin' high. And then with appropriate skill in using that ability, you can still do a lot of damage. Whoop. Ah, I missed, because I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie. Oh dear. Ah, I managed to make it out though. That's good. I'm fine with that. Alright, and blaster time. Now, as you guys may have noticed, the blaster is actually quite powerful. I'm of the mind it's a little bit too strong, but you know what? Whatever. It doesn't get any stronger. You can't upgrade it any more than it's already at, so whatever. And once you use any abilities, it's gone. The ranged upgrade is gone. So like, boink. There we go. However, you can still do a crap ton of damage with your other abilities once you've you have access to a lot of finishing moves with her, which is really great. Boink. Gonna knock her in there and then just chop her up. There we go. Suck it, Lone Star. I got your number. And then as soon as I got the max charges on my thing again, I was able to just start doing 15 damage to him. So it's really a strong upgrade, especially early game, because it gives Foxy, who's normally a melee character, the ability to stay outside of combat and really abuse her mobility in a lot of ways that most people would not think of off the bat. There we go. All I needed was one charge upgrade, one charge, and then I could pounce. And that pounce was a good way to finish. Ooh, boink, boink. There we go. So as you guys can tell, she's extremely fast, and incredibly capable at ganking. It's remarkable actually to see just how fast she can move. Once you get that upgrade, which is only 180 actually, and increases your speed by a lot, it's impressive to see how much you can do. Let's see, what else can we do here? Let's increase the damage per charge by a little bit, and then give us the ability to do even more damage. This is a cool little upgrade. I'm going to talk about that later, but in a lot more detail later. But Starstorm Statue instead of Baby Curry Mammoth would be great. I really need to read those full patch notes. Boom! Start with a pounce. Go for the 15. I'm going to hold on to this, onto these charges though. Deal some more damage. Come in, pounce him, and then kill him that way. There we go. So with Frog, I could not be ganking this well. Like, honestly, Foxy is an incredibly strong ganker. I love her for this. Whoa! Come in from behind, pounce, do a couple more shots. Oh no! Oh, you stopped me, you bastard. As you can see with the Starstorm Statue, I can actually upgrade the damage on this ability, which is very potent, actually. Boink! Pick up the damage there. Boink! There we go. Finish off with a swipe, because swipe is very powerful. Hello. Now, if I could just land these things. Boink! I'm bad. But that's okay, so the bots. Alright! 11-0 this fast, 5 minutes into the game. I'll be honest, I'm actually really bad at this game. And I should not be able to do this sometimes. But you guys can see where this build is going. It's relying on Foxy's incredible mobility to use ranged attacks to kite for a little bit and then try to use pounce to finish people off. And then swipe to help get in that last bit of burst damage if you can't quite catch up to them. Using charges to just get what you need, then get up to your ranged attack, then kite Try not to suck at aiming. Boink. Like that. Sucking at aiming is bad. This is where people would normally run away. I'll stop failing one day. Oh! Yeah, that was a little close. That's okay. Now, the other cool thing about this ranged upgrade is that really early on, and I do mean really early on, you can just be like, you know what? I don't want to fight people anymore. I'm just going to go in here and deal with the solar boss. And look at what you can do to this solar boss just with the one upgrade, which is, what, 200 and something solar? That's it! That's all. I didn't have to buy anything else. It's just beautiful. Okay. Oh, he died. I wonder if I should be fighting harder bots at this point. Well, we'll see. Here we go. Go down, go down, go down. Oh, he went invisible. I have no idea where he actually is. Whoa, turn around. Boink. Knock him into this. Gonna try to get a couple more attacks on him so that way I can start using my ranged attacks. No, it's not gonna work. Boink. There we go. That will. So yeah, no issue, no tissue. I'm out of charge points, but hey, if I can manage to collect some before some people come and gank me, I'm good. There we go. All 4 charge points back. Now, it's not as good for pushing as the melee attack is. It's doing half damage to the turrets where the melee attack does full damage. But for killing people and for making sure that you don't die in a duel encounter or something where you're stuck up against like a clunk or something, it's quite potent to just stick to your guns. Oh dear lord. There we go. Alright, well I managed to get awesome almost single-handedly. That's pretty cool. After getting some of my charges that I need in order to make this happen. Oh, I'm low. Boink. Deal with it. Now, I do not believe that you are invulnerable while you are pouncing. So it's important to remember that you cannot pounce through explosions or stuff. You have to pounce away from them. Let's see. Let's pick up some HP and then get that. Get that too, why not? Alright, so the upgrades I just picked up. I picked up light pills. That's her full HP bar. Minus the stuff that you get per second sort of deal. There we go. I also picked up upgrades that allow my swipe, the energy wave, to do more damage based off the number of charges I have. So currently it is doing a great deal more damage than it was before. And I also picked up an upgrade where if I manage to pounce somebody successfully, I gain a charge right off the bat. So that upgrade is really, really useful because it allows me to avoid a lot of the consequences of using Pounce in the first place. Normally, when you use Pounce, you're essentially foregoing your ability to swipe immediately afterwards, which is, you know, it's not something you really want to give up right off the bat. You like your swipe. Swipe is a good thing to have. After hitting those things, I have to use my ranged attack. I'm going to go ahead and focus down this tower. Can I kill it? Yes, I can. Okay, and back I go. I'll let that happen. Okay, what else can I do? I can increase the range, or I can increase the damage at a flat rate, or I can increase the amount of charges I can get. So right now I've got 4. I can now get up to 5, which is quite useful. So if I use an ability, there's that. And boom, now I'm up to 5 charges. Doesn't really show really well all the time. That's a little buggy. But I now have 5 charges. So it's going to take me a little bit longer to get to my blaster. But at the same time, I'll be able to do more damage with my Pounce and with my swipe because of the increased charges. Ah, crap, I missed. The other added bonus is that sometimes it's a little bit buggy and it doesn't quite want to, doesn't want to quite use all your charges, so that's always a bonus. So bam, 56 damage off that swipe. That goes through walls, that goes through people, and that wasn't even fully charged, I don't think. Damn, that's so nice to have that quadruple jump. That is so cool. Right, let's head down here. Oh, boink. Killed him. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up again. That's okay. I'm just going to run away. So with one charge, I'm not moving super fast. But I'll be moving a lot faster the more charges they get. There we go. As you guys can tell, Pounce is an incredibly powerful ability. Even at base, like I have barely upgraded it for anything other than what I have, which is just the retain 1 charge if you hit somebody. If you increase the knockback and the stun, it is remarkably powerful and is well worth your time to look into and invest into if you want to start ganks as your main role for Foxy, which again is totally a viable way to play. There we go. 67 damage. That's how much it does right now with all the damage upgrades. That's pretty potent. I think you can get it up to, let's see, 76 or so, which is a little bit more than Snipe, which is really strong. There we go. 84. My bad. I'm sorry. I was wrong. That's 84. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's almost Clunk Explode worthy, and you can do that fairly frequently. It's not exactly on a long cooldown. Deals you no damage, and again, goes through stuff. So, well worth looking into. There you go. Cut up a couple more people. Go down here. Look, there's a person! Gank him. There we go. So, huge amounts of damage, especially when you have a lot of money. And her upgrades aren't exactly expensive either. Like, they're reasonably priced, which is really nice. I'm happy about that. It makes it a lot easier to play her than it would otherwise be. So there we go, 67 damage. He's going to back off. I almost killed him with that. Alright, you're done like dinner if I get my hands on you. And I can really easily because you can't run. Because I'm faster than you are. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, Foxy is incredibly mobile and hits incredibly hard. I love it. Oh dear, I'm gonna run away from that. Gonna head up here, go ahead and cut those things up. Now you do not gain charges over time like you do with Gnaw, which is fine. Largely because if you hit anything with the charges can stick around. You don't have to place weedlings or anything. They're never wasted. If you manage to use the ability appropriately, you will always get something useful out of it. Like I said before, you can really negate the charge mechanic to a certain degree and make things a lot easier for you, both in terms of usage and in terms of other stuff. Wow, did that thing actually hit for 39 damage without any real bad side? That's impressive. Oh, I missed. Oh, get back here. I'm not done with you yet. Mwahaha! Every attack makes me stronger! That's another ability. That's another way you can build Foxy, is just to go for the every attack that I manage to land makes me stronger route. And it's pretty scary because you start going really fast. You start hitting for 22 damage in melee, or you can start doing this 16 damage blaster, which is nuts. It's only 16 damage because I added the 2 Starstorm statuette upgrades, though. There we go. There we go. Wipe that wave. Fantastic. So, yeah. Foxy, I like her. She's incredibly powerful. She definitely feels like the kind of style that Frog likes to play as well. So, Ronimo, I believe, did state at some point that they kind of thought that the Foxy was kind of like a Frog 2.0 almost. Not in terms of a straight upgrade, but just in terms of playstyle, she's very much the same as Frog. Boom. And she does so much more damage than Frog does, it feels like, on occasion. It's not like a ridiculous amount. And again, this is beta, so it really doesn't matter how much damage she's dealing now. That's likely to change. But her playstyle definitely feels this way, and building her other than this is up to you. But hey, you know what? She's an excellent ganker. Play to her strengths, right? And you can play this in a team support role where you amplify the damage you deal. You can play this in a role where, you know, you're just doing anything and everything to kind of play on your own. So you're playing more of a solo, just kill everything kind of role, like what I'm doing right now. But in my opinion, this blaster upgrade is the bee's knees. It is my favorite upgrade that she has straight up, and does allow her to do a lot more damage, a lot safer than any other upgrade that she has. So, negating probably her weakest point, which is her low HP and her lack of survivability against most people. Why I can't and will not dash is beyond me. Why I cannot and will not use my Pounce or my swipe is beyond me. Okay, that's a little strange. But hey, hopefully that fixes itself. There we go. So I'm maxed upgrade, and I'm level 40 currently, with another 800 to spare. So at level 32 or so, my build maxes out, which is quite nice. There we go. Now I'm using my upgrades. Wow, that still hit. That's really far range, actually. I need one more hit to make my blaster happen. There we go. So put out some 8 damage bullets on this thing. Bam! I am the you-Googleizer. I make people have to write you-Googlies. But yeah, look how fast she moves. Like, I'm literally all over the place. I can jump almost everywhere with these boots. She's remarkably mobile. I would almost say too mobile right now. But yeah, she's crazy. She's way more mobile than Frog, and that's saying something. She's not as fast as Frog, in the sense that, you know, Frog can use his NATO to do stuff, but yeah, she definitely knows how to move a lot better than Frog does. If this was a dance floor, Foxy would be just tearing up the dance floor. Stupid bots in their ability to kind of ignore things. There we go. Start dealing some damage here. Alright, so let's try some actual bots after this, because these were quite low level, and this was not a really good way to show off against skilled opponents what this would be like. So let's go ahead and give it a shot against level 5 bots, yeah? Alright, same deal here, folks. Against higher level bots, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the ranged attack this time. So yeah, you can just pick this up right out of the gate without needing any solar items, which is potent, to say the least. So let's take that out. There we go. Oh, let's go down here. Uh-oh. My bots are dumb. I think that's the main thing here. There we go. Just dealing some damage. Poking away. Oh, ha, you missed. The other great thing about this is that it allows me to last it from a decent distance really, really hard. Like 15 damage against creeps is not to be sneezed at, particularly at this speed. Oh, just trying to dodge this Leon. Yeah, I'm fine. But what about my friends? Alright, so no kills yet. But then again, I didn't go for my gank build right off the bat, which is going for the 2 abilities. And I have a feeling that that would be... although it's not necessarily safer than this one, it would allow me more options to be able to be aggressive. And against human players, I would need to go for the abilities, it feels like, because if I didn't, then that would happen and I would be screwed normally. But, you know, I'm up against bots, so it doesn't really matter much. There we go. Alright, let's head home. Okay, gonna go ahead and buy Pounce so that way I can gank. Just come up behind people, push them into turrets and stuff. It's pretty nice. Pew, 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 pew. I really like the visuals that they put in this patch too. Like, if you hadn't noticed, things are different in this patch. Just in terms of how they look. The numbers are all in different fonts, and it shows you the accurate numbers based off the shield that they have and all that stuff, so... There we go. There's where Pounce is useful. A little bit of burst damage. And then a couple of hits later, we're right back up to blaster mode. Woohoo! There we go. Doing some actual damage. Some real damage. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Ah, you know, if I had landed those blaster shots, I have a feeling that I would have gotten some kills there. The other thing with the blaster shots is they have a relatively large hitbox. Like, they can hit a lot of stuff. Just that little ball is a good deal. All right, I'm going to go ahead and push this down from a distance very safely. Use our high mobility to come up behind this clunk, deal some damage. Oh, I should have saved my dash for later. Oh, no, apparently I managed to jump over his stuff anyway. There we go, deal some damage to that thing. Go ahead, last hit this thing. Jump up here, take that out, take that out. Or not. Boink, knock him into the turret. So this is where a good teammate would have been amazing. Because that would have been an easy kill right there instead of this crappy bot. Alright, now I'm going to head home. I'm going to grab the other really important upgrade that I need to really maximize my ranged attack, which is the boots. Because now I got quad jump. Quad jump is fantastic. What's over here? Oh, look, it's a clone bot. Now, swipe here would have been useful because I can manage to shoot through turrets and stuff. So yeah, I'm really thinking that I should have gone for base abilities right off the top. Dodge everything else. Try to get some attacks. There we go. Oh, I just need a couple of charges. I'm going to use my Pounce to get away here because I don't want to be in that fight right now. And I got things to push anyway. There we go. Pew, pew, pew! There we go. That wasn't so hard. Now, this is distinctly better than when I tried to go up against... Remember when I tried to do the Swiggins video? How I kept complaining how I couldn't defeat bots at all because Swiggins is so team-oriented? Yeah. Foxy does not have to play that way. Foxy can play with the team, without a team. She can play a lot of different styles, which is great. I have a feeling that the team-based one is a lot better with a team that you know and know well. But otherwise, this is a really good solo build. Like, you'll be able to solo queue with her really nicely. All right, come from behind, go ahead and knock him around. Try to get back in here and then run away. Oh dear. Oh, this is potentially bad. Oh, nope, he died. That Pounce managed to hit. Oh dear lord, that could have been bad. Alright, but it didn't. Suck on it, Clunk. I'm back up quickly. I probably shouldn't have. Alright, there we go. Pick up a couple upgrades. Now I'm the fastest thing in the game. And there's nothing that anyone can do to stop me. Because of this, I can be literally everywhere, and it's pretty nice. There we go. Nope, okay. Didn't land any charges afterwards. That's a little depressing. Oh, I got the option to use Pounce again. There we go. Gonna use that just to do the little bit of burst I needed. Pick up some HP, a couple of charges. The other reason why I like this build is because it allows me to be able to pick up charges a lot easier on the creeps without instantly killing them. It's kind of like Gnaw and Gnaw's Bite. You sometimes don't want to upgrade his bite damage just so that way you can get multiple charges off of the creeps in the jungle. Almost killed him. That swipe is so powerful. Even at base, like 32 damage like that is just not to be underestimated at all. There we go. Continuing to push, continue to do stuff. Continue to lose lasers. Landing a couple of hits in there. Got a couple of hits under my belt. Oh! Yes! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Managed to stick around way too long. And then a 32 damage blast to the face. So again, it's a really good finisher early on. It's not like ridiculous amounts of damage, but coupled with a friend or something like that, you can do a lot of work. There we go. And on top of it, it does do a base amplify damage. It doesn't state how much anywhere, which is a problem. Oh. Oh, what? That didn't kill you? Stupid bots and their base shields. That's the one thing about bots. They make it very difficult to judge how much damage you're actually doing because they have a passive shield now, based off of their difficulty. So these guys are not taking as much damage as they should be. There we go. Got him. That wasn't even too hard. I'm okay with that. Alright, well this tower is probably going to go down, and there's not too much I can do about it. If I let this guy get it though, I can pick up the solar for it. Good, that's about as good as it gets in this game. You can't deny, but you can at least do that. 16. Bite me. Stupid Dexter. Oh, couldn't quite do it with the quad jump. There we go, go up here. Kill that thing, kill that thing. Go over here. Oh, look at this Clunk! He's just lying around at low HP. Well, boink. Oh, no, I missed. But I'm fast, so I don't give a shit. Boink.
Good. You finally decided to follow my plan.
I might have mentioned this, but Foxy is very fast. And that speed allows her to pick off low HP people really easily. Like, if you're being chased by a Foxy, there's really no way to run. Oh, almost got the kill again. Just gonna go up here, collect those charges off these two, and some HP. HP's good too. I'm gonna try to deal with these creeps here. and this super creep. The super creep is not too hard to deal with Foxy because you're so fast and so able to just move around its missiles. So if you've got the ranged ability, you can do a lot of work. Boink, come down. Stupid tongue. That's the problem. Once you go back into melee range, you are highly susceptible to things like bull and tongue. And if you're not careful about what your positioning, you can get really badly hurt. There we go. Suck it, Dion. Got your number.
I'm back.
I know I had it.
Did I miss anything impressive?
So you can even use just the base pounce to knock people back, which is really potent. Oh, maybe you are invulnerable while pouncing. Ah, cool. Things you find out. Alright, now what to pick up. HP, damage. And that works on everything. And let's see what else. Let's make it a little bit easier to use my pounce without having to be completely screwed over for it. So now whenever I hit people with my pounce, I gain a charge back. Boink, like that. No, you don't want to stick around, Leon. Huh. Oh, I saw you pick up that HP. Unfortunately, I could not make good use of it. The cooldown on Pounce is actually fairly long too, so it's not like you're OP or anything. There we go. That's a bit better. That swipe does a lot of damage after you've been pounced. Holy cow! Like you don't want to be on the wrong end of a Foxy. This is pretty bananas. Oh, I missed. I'm out of here. I'm a sitting duck. Without those charges, Foxy slows down drastically. So you need to kind of do, like, you need to land your stuff. If you don't land your stuff, you're really out of luck, I have a feeling. Let's go down here. Oh, hey, look at all these people. Watch me dance around this Leon. Watch me not care as I run away from him. He might tongue me, though. Nope, nope. Couldn't quite tongue me. But a human player would have, and then I would be very, very dead. I have a feeling. I'm also without charges, but the instant I walk into base, I got all my charges back. Hey, that's actually a nice touch. Alright, 2 ranks in my swipe damage. I'm cool with this. The damage is based off the number of charges I have, so I'm really trying to use it as a finisher move. Try to pounce, get a couple of claw attacks in, and then swipe to really finish the deal. Ouch, that hurt a little. But that's okay, I already had pills, so that's fine. Oh, no. Damn it, Leon, those are mine. Oh, hey, you. I'm not done with you yet. There we go. I managed to land the pounce, and then I also landed an attack, so I started right back up with 2 charges again. That was, that's good. Like I said, there's ways to minimize the negative sides of the charge system. It's not completely negatable. You do have to worry about the charge-based system on occasion, particularly when you miss an attack, but it is doable. When I miss an attack like that, though, that's not so good. Now this clunk has my number. If that was a player, I probably would be very dead by now. Alright, let's go down here again. Trying my best to kite this wave. Try to kite this person. Oh, hello. Get on my level. Or not. Oh, Lord. Okay, relying on base, move speed, plus ability to jump lots. There we go. Whew. I should have died. But as you guys can see, Foxy, highly mobile. Good to use, good to remember. Landed my ability. With help of teammates, I can keep distance from Clunk really easily. There's no way he's catching up to this. And then use that. Oh dear. Last ditch attempt to run away is not going to work out well because Leon's faster than I am base, it feels like. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and do some more damage here. Oh, look at this! Whoa bang! And where once there was a creep wave, alas there is no more. And now I can push a little bit harder because I'm using my melee instead of my range, so... And they attack at the exact same speed, by the way. In fact, the melee can attack even faster than the ranged because of the attack speed upgrades that are available. Oh, nuts. Completely messed that dash up. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy down. Without dying. That'd be preferable. There we go. Now we got this bottom tower that we need to take out, and if I don't, then my teammates are going to die repeatedly. So let's go ahead and do that. Run away from that. Go up here, grab a slice. And just kite this clunk to oblivion. Like, there's no way you can catch up with slower characters. I've got max charges. And it's not even the max amount of charges I can have. There's an upgrade where I can get another one, so that adds even more speed and more damage to all my abilities. It's probably the most potent out of all the upgrades that she has. The bonus that you get out of the downside of picking up the extra combo points upgrade is that, well, if you try to build up to 5 combo points, it's going to take a little bit longer, and so the ranged upgrade does not work quite as well. Alright, so now we have access to the upgrade because I used up my 4 combo point system I had stacked up before. There we go. Oh, damn it! Let's get out of here. Get some more combo points. Oh, what's this Leon doing? Oh, cow. He picked up the HP. Time to run. Ah, goofed. There we go. Kiting like a boss. Alright, now there I should have died. I jumped right next to him, so... Yeah, good luck trying to run from this. There we go. Oh, that was not good. Oh dear, no! Please don't kill me. I mean, I'm pretty fast right now, just because of the charge I have, but that was frightening for a minute there. Still, these are bots, and I shouldn't be worried. Alright, what else can we do? Considering that I have 5 charges at most times, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the damage upgrade for the Pounce, so now my Pounce can start by doing more damage. Though, arguably, the knockback and stun duration are a lot better. There we go. Got Min Xling. You know, with all these new bot names, I'm actually very, it's a little bit confusing sometimes to see if it's a bot or not. Oh, balls. The bull is such a good counter to Foxy in every way, shape, and form. Because if you dash the bull by accident, and it does happen... Wow, that Leon survived. That's quite depressing. Running. Pick up some HP, maybe? No? There we go. Now I'm paying attention. So I'm just trying to poke around at the edges here. Waiting for teammates to show up or something. Or for him to put himself in a bad spot like that. There we go. Not a problem. Now, let's finally push up this bottom tower before my droid teammates just end up sucking horribly. Oh my lord. And they're everywhere down here again. Yet again. We're eventually chipping away at their base. We'll eventually win. Boink. There we go. Got him. That little bit of burst is really quite potent. Particularly when I upgrade the base damage to it. And I'll just add volatile wheels so that way I can pounce farther. Get back over here. I'm not done with you yet, son. Wow. I got up to full upgrades pretty freaking fast with that. There we go. Oh, running. Yep, I am much faster than Leon is, even when he's got boots. So, Maybe if the Leon was closer to me, I might have died due to backstab, but I don't think so. Here we go. Oh my lord. My bot teammates are like, look, there's a tower pushed down. Why not attack the bottom tower, you know? So now I'm going to go up here and I'm try my best to save them if possible. Or just deal damage to here. Oh! There we go. Oh my god. It's so funny to see how slow Clunk is by comparison to this. This is bananas. This is nuts. It's apples? It's oranges? I don't know how many more fruit and nuts I can stuff into that saying, but seriously, this is crazy is what this is. The speed that Foxy has is unparalleled in this game. Like, no one else has this ability to be able to attack and move at the same time. And it just allows you to do so much offensively. There we go.
It's clear you are in a team full of idiots.
I'm in the team full of idiots. Oh, am I not surprised? There we go. Just pew 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 pew. Boink. Oh, that was bad. Her extra jumps are really good for kind of staying at the same level almost, but you can't really go up with them as much as you'd like unless you spend all of your jumps to do it. So her horizontal... Oh, my lord, no, that's bad. You can dash across the freaking level, though, apparently. Wow, that's ridiculous. Volatile wheels, why? Volatile wheels, why? At 5 charges, I can dash across the freaking map. That is ridiculous. Okay. You know, that's something that I wish they do with Nas. Like, just go home and get it charges to a certain degree. Like, I'm happy they don't have that, because if they did, it'd be bananas. You can do a decent amount of drooping with it, though. It's kind of like Genji. It's like a mixture between Genji and Lone Star. That's how I feel her jump is like. Here we go. Can we push down their bottom tower? Would that be something? That's the one thing I've noticed is that we always manage to push down the top tower. We never manage to push down their bottom one. That's how it works with bots. Here we go. Take out some more peoples. There we go. Pew pew. You know what's one way of putting that? You know what's one thing that Foxy really reminds me of? Playing Fox in Super Smash Bros. Like that's the best way I think I can put it. She's got a dash. She's got a blaster that she has that's particularly useful, though you can't use it all the time, and you shouldn't. And she does a lot of damage really quickly. So that's kind of how I think her playstyle ends up being, is that of a ganker. And if she has any support ability, it's because of that ability to gank. Her high mobility and her incredible power lend really well to that. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I know I sure did. And I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys want to try out Foxy? She's currently in the Starstorm beta and open to beta testing. So go ahead, give that a shot. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later! Hello, welcome to this Awesomenauts video with yours truly, SlowWolf, featuring the one, the only, the new, the adorable, the cute, the Foxy-Naut. Look at her! Holy crap! These guys did an excellent job just animating her. She's adorable! I want to take her home. I want to give her food. I want to make her my pet. That's a little disturbing. Let's try that again.